Think you can spot a liar? Unless you know these 10 signs, you're probably getting played. And the worst part is, they're getting away with it. In this video, you'll learn the 10 most proven signs someone's lying, straight from FBI interrogators, body language experts, and cognitive scientists. We'll break down the fake eye contact, the weirdly detailed stories, the emotional misfires, the verbal distancing, and the tricks they use to flip the script on you. Once you know these signs, spotting lies won't just be a skill, it'll be instinct. Number 1, the eye contact flip. Everyone thinks liars avoid eye contact. Wrong. That's rookie behavior. The pros? They stare you down like they're trying to win a staring contest for cash. Why? Because they've read somewhere that honest people maintain eye contact, so they overdo it. Hard. It doesn't feel natural. It feels like they're trying to Jedi mind trick you into believing them. But here's the catch. Normal eye contact has rhythm. You glance away, you blink, you process. It's human. Liars? They lock in like a Terminator on espresso. In fact, a University of Portsmouth study found that liars actually hold eye contact longer than truth tellers and blink way less because they're performing honesty, not living it. So if someone's looking at you like a statue and forgetting to blink while explaining where they were last night, don't buy it. That's not confidence. That's a performance. Number 2, the detail overload. You ask someone a simple question, where were you? And suddenly they're giving you a movie script. So I parked 2 blocks away because the lot was full. And the cashier had these sparkly purple nails and the music playing was like 2008 indie rock. Okay, what? That's called detail overload. And it's one of the oldest tricks in the liar's playbook. When someone's lying, they over-explain. Not because you asked, but because they need you to believe them. The extra fluff? It's overcompensation. They think more details equals more believable. But here's the truth. Real memories are messy. We remember feelings, key moments, not the color of the waitress's bracelet. So if someone starts narrating their afternoon like they're auditioning for a true crime reenactment, that's not honesty. That's a cover story, disguised as helpful detail. Number 3, the defensive question attack. You ask a simple question, were you at Sarah's party last night? And instead of answering, they hit you with, why would you even ask me that? Boom, classic move. Liars love to flip the script and turn you into the one under fire. It's called deflection. They dodge the question by making you defend yourself. Don't you trust me? What makes you think I'd lie? Sound familiar? Yeah, that's not confidence. It's strategy. UCLA researchers found people who use these kinds of defensive counter questions are significantly more likely to be hiding something. Because while you're scrambling to explain why you asked, they're buying time to build their story. It's not just shady, it's smart. Manipulative, but smart. So next time someone gets weirdly offended by a very normal question, pay attention. The truth usually doesn't need that much protection. Number 4, the body language betrayal. Have you ever asked someone a question and while they're answering, they suddenly start rubbing their face, touching their mouth, scratching their neck like they just caught a lie allergy? That's their body freaking out because it knows what their words won't admit. MIT researchers found that when someone lies, their stress hormones spike fast, and the body reacts with what they call self-soothing behaviors. Translation: weird fidgeting, touching the face, covering the mouth, crossing the arms mid-sentence. It's like their body's trying to comfort itself while their brain runs damage control. Here's a dead giveaway. They say yes while shaking their head no. Or the opposite. That's not a mistake. That's a brain glitch. Their mouth is saying one thing, but their body didn't get the memo. When someone's words and body are out of sync, trust the body. It's terrible at lying. Number 5, the timing tell. You ask someone a direct question. Did you go to her place last night? And they pause, just a little too long. Then they go, well, it's funny you ask. That pause, that's not thinking. That's story loading. Harvard psychologists actually measured this. Liars take about 2.3 seconds longer to respond than truth tellers. Why? Because they're stalling while they build the lie in real time. And while they're doing that, they'll repeat your question back to you. Classic stalling move. Did I go to her place last night? Yeah, that's not an answer. That's a buffering screen. Truth flows. Lies take editing. So the next time someone delays, dodges, or starts their response like they're narrating a flashback scene, clock it. When someone needs extra time to answer a yes or no question, odds are they're not reaching for the truth. They're crafting a version you'll buy. Number 6, the emotional mismatch. They're telling you their day was awful, yeah, but they're smiling. Or they say they're so excited while looking like they just woke up from a nap. That weird disconnect? That's not bad acting. That's a lie leaking through the cracks. UC Berkeley neuroscientists found that when people lie, the emotional part of their brain doesn't sync up with the story fast enough. Real emotions happen with the words. Fake ones lag behind. So you get that awkward half-second delay between what they say and what they show. It's subtle, but your gut knows. You feel it before you think it. It's that uncanny valley moment where someone seems just off. And that's because they're trying to match the emotion to the lie after the words have already left their mouth. If their vibe and their story don't match, believe the vibe. Every time. Number 7, the memory malfunction. Want to catch a liar in the act? Ask them to tell their story again, word for word. Watch what happens. Suddenly the timeline shifts. Details disappear. Stuff they were so sure about 5 minutes ago, now it's I think or I'm not totally sure. That's because real memories come back the same way every time. They're stored like complete files in your brain. But lies? Lies are improv. You're rebuilding the story from scratch every time you tell it. And eventually things fall apart. Johns Hopkins researchers found that truthful memories stay consistent across retellings, while lies show significant variation. It's science. So if someone's story keeps evolving like it's in beta testing, trust your gut. They're not recalling, they're rewriting. And sooner or later, they'll forget what version they told you last. Number 8, the verbal distance trick. Liars don't just bend the truth, they put distance between themselves and it, and they do it with their words. It's called verbal distancing, and it's way sneakier than body language. Listen closely and you'll hear it in how they talk. Instead of saying I, liars often switch to things like you or people. So instead of I didn't go to the party, it becomes, you know. Sometimes people just don't feel like going out. See what just happened? They remove themselves from the scene because subconsciously they're uncomfortable owning the lie. Studies from the University of Texas show that deceptive people use fewer personal pronouns, more vague phrasing, and passive voice. Why? Because even their language is trying to emotionally disconnect from the lie. So if someone's story feels weirdly detached, like they're narrating someone else's life, it's probably not theirs to begin with. Number 9, the truth trap. Here's how you test someone without them even knowing they are being tested. Ask them to tell the story out of order. Seriously, just say, wait, what happened right before that? Or back up, how did it start again? And then watch. Everything changes. Truth is easy to tell backwards. Because it actually happened. Your brain just hits rewind. But a lie, that's built on structure. It's rehearsed. Linear. So when you interrupt the flow, liars stumble. They forget what they said. Details don't line up. They hesitate, or worse, contradict themselves. This is why police detectives often ask suspects to retell events out of sequence. It scrambles the lie. There's no mental GPS guiding them, just chaos. And if they get agitated, annoyed, or suddenly can't remember, you've got them. The truth holds up from any angle. Lies collapse the moment you tilt the frame. Number 10, the lie radar upgrade. Here's the truth. Your brain already knows when something feels off. That weird gut feeling, that tension in your chest when someone's smiling but their story doesn't land, that's not anxiety. That's intuition. You've just been trained to ignore it. Now, you've got the radar. You know the signs. The overcompensating stare, the suspiciously detailed story, the defensiveness, the body glitches, the stalling, the mismatched emotions, the memory errors, the distancing, the breakdown under pressure. Yeah, you've got all of it. And once you start seeing this stuff, you can't unsee it. Conversations start to feel different, clearer. People show you who they are. You just finally know how to read it. If this opened your eyes even a little, hit that subscribe button. I've got more videos coming that'll make you borderline psychic. And drop a comment. When's the last time someone lied to you? And what gave them away? Let's build a library of red flags together.